The Gaza migrants continue to flood the United Kingdom despite saying that they want to stay in their homeland because they love their homeland and they want to fight against the Israelis. The threat against British Jews is getting out of control, and a Palestinian protester has climbed up the Elizabeth Tower at the Palace of Westminster and is now demanding to negotiate with the Prime Minister Netanyahu all the way from London. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 2CTV, your global news channel. We have some breaking news from Westminster as a Palestinian protester is currently up on the Elizabeth Tower, which, by the way, I'm absolutely astonished that the mainstream media continue to say he is climbing up the Big Ben. Big Ben is the bell inside the tower. The tower with the big clock is called the Elizabeth Tower. Anyway, that's ongoing. We have our 2CTV reporter Niak Gorbani, or Mr. Banana Man, on the ground for us. He's giving us the latest report. We're going to go to him in a few minutes. But let's talk about the threat against the British Jews and everybody in the Western world by the Gaza migrants. Over the last day or two, we've been getting a lot more updates on who is coming into this country without their backgrounds being actually checked by the authorities. Some of these Islamists have been making threatening videos, and now they are in England. So we know that the threat against the Western civilization is on the rise anyway. The fascinating part is that when you have evidence of certain individuals, there doesn't seem to be any appetite by the establishment to keep us safe. I mean, forget about just the Jewish community in Britain. The rest of the people as well, there is no appetite whatsoever. First things first, let's go to one specific individual that we're talking about. His name is Abu Wadai Al-Qassas. Yeah, so that's his name, Abu. So Abu is the Palestinian son of Gaza, pride and dignity. That is not good English. There's no punctuation. I don't know what's going on here. Body in alienation and heart in Gaza. He basically got AI to translate what he was trying to say. This is the video he made and his friends while they were on the boat from the Republic of France coming all the way to England. Well, he's wearing a keffiyeh, and you might say, well, what's different about this guy? I mean, yeah, we know they're all coming anyway. Well, it is important to mention Abu Wadai Al-Qassas is a little bit dangerous. He's been making threatening videos against the Jews all around the world, especially those who are in the United Kingdom. And his mistake was that he used his own social media profile to post this. It's probably best not to do that because you are easily identifiable. He'd made this video. Let's quickly go to this. He's just ranting in Arabic, blah, blah, blah. Watch this.
وصلوا لي هذا الفيديو لكل واحد داعم الكيان الصهيوني. هاي إسرائيل تاعتكم. هاي إسرائيل تبعتكم. هذا هي إسرائيل تاعتكم. شايفينها؟ هاي إسرائيل تاعتكم. هاي الكيان تبعكم. هذا هو الكيان تبعكم. شايفينه؟ هذا هو الكيان تاعكم. شايفينه؟ هذا هو. عارفين وين هذا؟ هذا وين بدي احطه لكم؟ تعالوا معي. هاي مكانه الرسمي، مكانه الاصلي. هذا هو. هاي نجمة داوود تاعتهم. هذه هي، شايفينها؟ هاي نجمة داوود. هذا هي اسرائيل تاعتكم. هذا هي، ها عليكم. وهذا العلم هيك بنضرب له تعظيم سلام.
Firstly, I love the girly red slippers. Really appreciate that he's very comfortable with his sexuality. Secondly, either the Israeli flag was very resilient or this guy was very weak. He kept failing. Just rip it up. It's not that difficult. Anyway, you have this now in the United Kingdom. So let's see what the authorities would do, right? And we got his friend, obviously, the other one who's now climbed up on the Elizabeth Tower in the Palace of Westminster. We're getting more updates from our reporter Niak, which I'll bring you guys some of the videos. It's absolutely hilarious, the whole situation anyway. But we have to talk about the seriousness of the actual crisis itself as well. This man, Abu Warid al-Qasasa, whatever it was, has been exposed because he was a very proactive supporter and member of the Palestinian resistance. And Yahya Sinwar, he's not a vulnerable refugee who said, oh no, Gaza is a mess, I need to leave. He says he loves his homeland. He wants to stay in Gaza, but no, he also wants to come to the UK to get all the freebies, all the free housing as well. This is a video of him. Actually, to be fair, in Gaza, he was actually at the scene of men chanting a battle cry, obviously referencing the massacre of the Jews, right? Jews, remember the Battle of Khaybar, the army of Muhammad is returning. They've been saying that for centuries, by the way. I'm still waiting for the army of Muhammad. Now, having said that, this video came out. He's the one on the, on the right, the shorter one. He's a bit of a shorty, and he's holding a microphone. He decided to go on a massive rant. If we as normal people have been able to identify him on social media, how come the UK Border Force are not able to do the exact same thing? Let's quickly go to whatever happened. We got subtitles for this one. Thank God for that, right? Oh no, guys, he came for Donald Trump. It's over. Surrender. He's coming for Trump. Did he just say we will sacrifice our lives for Gaza and all that? Then why did you escape? Why did you come to the UK? If you're such a brave resistance fighter, what are you doing here then? Now, he doesn't want to sacrifice his life. He likes the Domino's pizzas and obviously the freebies, free housing in England. Now, that aside, his crazy speech aside, right? He was also seen at this massive conference just before October the 7th with the one and only, the celebrity of Gaza, Yahya Sinwar, before he got beaten by a little drone, by the way, because his stick didn't really work too well against the drone. This is him, the guy on the far right. No joke about far right. The one on the far right, the little one. The little tiny mini one, the mini terrorist on there. Look at him, oh, he's so standing, so cute. He's wearing a bulletproof vest or something. Or maybe it could be an apron for the kitchen, because he has to cook for the other Islamists. So the seriousness of this issue when it comes to foreign criminals in the UK is still not being addressed. I'm going to give you some facts before we actually go to Niak, who's on the ground in Westminster outside Parliament, to tell us what's going on with this Palestinian supporter on top of the Elizabeth Tower. By the way, he's not on top of the Elizabeth Tower. He's kind of halfway up. He's not actually been able to climb up the whole way to get to the actual tower clock. But, he made an effort at least. Let's talk about the facts. As of March 2024, as of last year, foreign nationals constituted the 11.9% of the UK's prisons population. That's gone up, by the way, since. Notably, Albanians represented 12.2%, mostly obviously the Islamic Albanians, and of the foreign nationals, despite being a small fraction of the UK's overall population. Now, the whole thing obviously highlights the biggest issue when it comes to higher crime rates amongst a certain immigrants. So, it's not really a surprise. Rupert Lowe, Reform UK MP, has been raising this issue. Even yesterday, he said, why not provide a full breakdown on nationality and immigration status for the criminals? The UK Home Office continued to deny this, obviously. It would highlight the uncomfortable truth we all already know. Uncontrolled mass immigration has made Britain a far more dangerous place. The Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, and the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, continues to refuse to give us a full breakdown because they know when the truth comes out, a bit of chaos will be obviously erupt. Now, Rupert also said, the objective has to be to deport every illegal migrant in Britain. This is the only way. If you are here illegally, you go. It won't be logistically straightforward or particularly pleasant, but it is entirely necessary. Start to do that and the boats stop overnight. And we've already seen the illegal crossings in the United States plummeting over the last few weeks since the mass deportations started under Tom Homan and President Trump. Now, Reform UK as a party officially, they don't really agree with Rupert Lowe. They don't believe in mass deportations. But Rupert basically said, I don't really care. I'm going to say it anyway. And then a few hours later, Rupert Lowe had the allegations coming out against him. Now, the fun part, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the crazies who are coming into the United Kingdom and the Western world, we have another one currently almost on top of the Elizabeth Tower. That's the Palace of Westminster, the House of Parliament. And he's still up there. We now have more information because of our reporter, Niak Orbani, Mr. Banana Man, who's on the ground. He's saying they're trying to bring him down, the authorities. He's there with the Palestinian flag. He's demanding to negotiate. Initially, I asked Niak, what does he mean? He said, we don't know who he wants to negotiate with in order to come down. We now have clarification that he wants to negotiate with Benjamin Netanyahu. Yes, he's on top of the Houses of Parliament in London. He wants to negotiate with the Israeli Prime Minister. I'm pretty sure Netanyahu doesn't care. But let's go to the first video that we have. And this is exclusive footage we're bringing in to you guys from Niak Orbani. The media has shown some of it, but this is perfect angle. Watch this.
So, hi again. Just TV is here. As I'm trying to see what's going on exactly here. As you see, a small part of pro-Hamas supporters out there to showing their support actually to this stupid act.
Well, the trouble is, because I'm on this committee, I'm always getting printed dialogue to meetings from some school. Yeah. Because me and Rebecca both want to be reporters. And the rest of the group from the association. Our newspaper publishers.
He sat there and all the way here is closed.
They want to get out of the office. But the press guard meetings are a quarter, so there's only 4. And they used to be quite good because they used to be Mike, do you know Mike Brennan?
This gets better, guys. We've just got the latest update as well. So a group of British left-wingers are currently at the scene as well, as you might have just seen some of the footage, right? They are now chanting that apparently that guy is their hero. And following that, we just had obviously the authorities trying to bring him down. It's not going too well. Let's go to the next video. This is the attempt by the security and the police. They got the firefighters to bring him down. It's not going too well. There's a simple solution. Water cannons. Just Firstly, it's very dangerous for security of Westminster and the Houses of Parliament. Secondly, I mean, on the one hand, you kind of like ignore him, just stay up there. Eventually, he has to go to the toilet anyway, right? On the other hand, you don't want to encourage that behavior. If you leave him up there, more of them are going to go up there like monkeys. So that happened, right? And then we have the latest one. Niak is sending us more clips. And once this guy has been brought down, we're going to hopefully get Niak to come on the channel to explain what on earth is going on in the House of Commons.
One less negotiator because of the rate. Oh no! No, I think one fewer. I think one negotiator come down. It's fine, but one person. Yeah. Or fine person, I should say.
The firefighters are so scared because on the one hand, they don't want to get attacked by him. On the other hand, they don't want to accidentally push him down because they're going to get the blame. But this is costing the taxpayer because they've now blocked the road outside Parliament. And they got the police resources and the firefighters and this and that. It's just so embarrassing. You cannot allow one person to disrupt the whole system. Water cannon, bring him down. Get a drone. It worked on Yahya Sinwar. So, you don't have to kill him. But just grab him. One of these, the claw machines. The claw. Pick him up. Bring him down. So this is the moment. And Niaka sent us the latest clip. These guys, the British left-wing activists, are now saying, I don't know, you are a hero, whatever. More videos are coming, guys. They don't know what to do. They're just standing there. The police and the firefighters, they're scared, right? Well, if he falls down, they could be blamed. The problem with this whole thing is that, first things first, you have a situation where you've been tolerating, as a society, this sort of nonsense in the name of liberal democracy. Well, this happens. These guys don't understand liberal democracy. They're savages. They're a bunch of barbaric weirdos who don't actually like democracy or liberalism. Now, we have more videos. This is still coming. Niak is just getting in touch with me right now. They're saying jump for Palestine. Jump for Palestine. All right, let me show you the next one. This is getting out of control. The thing is, this is funny now, but it could end very badly. Just watch this. Oh dear God, what an embarrassing situation, ladies and gentlemen. This is still ongoing. We have the latest videos as well from Niak, saying some people are saying jump for Palestine. So I don't know if they're the supporters of this man or they are masochistic. I don't know what's going on. But we'll keep you guys posted because this is still ongoing. Let's just quickly get some reaction from you lovely people because I have the next report also coming out shortly in the next few seconds. What a mess, right? Ivan, thank you, sir. Saying, I'm scared he will be ripping tissues next. Oh, that was the Abu Wadil Al-Qasasa. All right. Do the UK knows they have a huge stockpile of small boats? Surely we're not sending them back to be reused. No, we are keeping them, but they just get new ones. They are made in China, by the way. There was a whole expose about the small boats in France. I love how the Chinese manufacturers is loving it. Like, yeah, buy more small boats from us. Dinghies. Clipper says, I remember when human garbage like this was treated to sell at Her Majesty's pleasure. Now they will let him and his climbing body go with a slap on the wrist. Oh my god, Niak is sending me more videos. This is escalating. AJ Audit says, is there still a global shortage of tea towels? Only during COVID, right? It's going on. Oh my god, it's still happening, guys. I need to keep you guys posted on this. This is getting funny. RG says, God, I hope someone is trying to blind him with a mirror or a shiny object and make him slip and meet his 72 tuxedo-wearing goats. Obviously, we do not condone violence, but it's his fault for being up there, right? What an idiot. So, there's a bet says if you leave him alone, he just might fall. The thing is, because if you do that, you're encouraging others to do the same thing. That they're all gonna jump up. That's what they do. It's instinct, right? It's not brain thinking. Ivan says even monkeys can wave a Hamas flag. No. Monkeys do not agree with Hamas flags. Monkeys are smart. So this guy, not so much. All right, let's quickly give you guys the next one. This is getting so bad now. The man is still on the Elizabeth Tower or halfway up the Elizabeth Tower. And we have the next report from Niak.
In my opinion, you are a bitch. Wasting taxpayer money.
See you later, too.
Stupid.
Stop the genocide! 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 Stop the
Some for pom-poms.
I don't know if you noticed, the majority of them are white middle-class leftists. So, apart from the one with the big headphones, big burqa headphones, that guy who was on the ground leading the chant, quite impressive. He doesn't actually need a megaphone. He's so loud. He could have some talent. Get him to the opera house. So, at the end, Niak was like, jump for Palestine, right? We still don't know exactly. It's still ongoing, for the love of God. Okay, now let's get some more reaction before we show you guys the latest update on what is going on in Westminster. All right. Clipper says, leave him up there and let him make his own way down. If he falls, then he falls and nothing of value will be lost. And actually, there won't be any responsibility on the authorities and security because, because if they get close to him and he accidentally slips, then, he can sue. Well, if he's still alive, he can sue. I think for him, it's like a win-win, right? I don't know. Ivan says he wants to join the Palestinian Air Force. Single-handedly, guys. And MT says, how many crossed the channel but didn't film? Oh, many others, and some of them still cover their faces when they are filmed anyway. Some non-super chats. Barry says, Amaya, don't these idiots realize that they have to go to a shop to get a free Palestine? Or maybe they should go to Alan's snack bar for a bacon sarnie. It's Ramadan. No bacon sarnie for you. All right. All right. What else do we have here? What a mess, right? we have another one. There we go. A Muslim smiled at me the other day, and it was one of the most retarded things I've seen. Bloody hell. The live chat is becoming unhinged. Guys, it's so good. All right, next one. We have more coming for you guys. Let's see what he's up to now.
Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! From the sea to the river!
You know, as much as I'm very much in favor of humans creating more babies and populating the planet, it's good for the future. Some parents need to use condoms. That's all I can say. All right, where are we with you guys? Do we have any more unhinged comments, which I do not take any responsibility for, by the way? Musab Hassan Youssef is correct. These people must listen to him. They're not going to listen to him. Obviously not. Wow. Chanting calls of violence on Israel openly and nothing is happening. I know. They don't care. The police and the politicians. Vamp Diva says, not quite the hero Bonnie Tyler was holding out for. Yeah, we don't need a hero. Oh, he's getting his 15 minutes of fame. Let him enjoy it. The thing is, he's going to get arrested, right? Because he has to get arrested. And he's going to have to go to jail. He's going to get a slap on the wrist, right? Not much is going to happen to him. He's just going to do his normal nonsense. And because today, we also had the Palestine Action people. This is just another group of white middle-class leftists in defense of Palestine. They went to Donald Trump's golf course in Scotland and they vandalized the whole place. Now they're targeting Trump in Scotland. I'm sure the president has enough money to get someone to clean up the mess left by the smelly middle classes. RG says, I thought of an interesting use for trained home pigeons. Pigeons. Can you guess what it is? I'm going to guess it's a little bit criminal. Why is our intelligence agencies allowing importations of potential terrorists? Because it's not their job to stop it. Their job is to monitor them when they are here. It's the job of the political establishment and the Home Office to not let them in. And in fact, all the warnings from GCHQ and MI5 is being completely ignored. They keep saying, stop bringing in more people. The list is getting bigger and bigger, but the Home Office don't care. Downing Street don't care. And, you know, this has been a policy for a very long time to do the migration towards the West and, you know, to tackle with the whole replacement project and the aging population as an excuse and everything else that's been going on. So why are our useless police standing there not arresting the Hamas supporters? They are a subscribed terrorist organization, so they can just arrest them by law. That's a very good point, because we are focusing a lot on the guy who's on the tower, but there's a group of them standing there on the ground, still doing genocidal chants against the Jews. Keep saying intifada, intifada. I mean, that's not legal. It shouldn't be legal. You're inciting violence. Oh dear. Anyway, Clipper says, please ban the spammer called Bowser Head Teacher. He's spamming on people's super chats with copy and paste coverage. Stop copy and pasting, guys. Where is he? You can say whatever you want, but it's free speech. We don't monitor, we don't moderate the chat. But if you keep copy and pasting nonsense, I don't really care. Well, even if you say I love Maya Tusi, but copy and paste it, you will be banned. So let me just keep an eye on this guy. I'll give him a warning. Stop doing it. Blue Sapphire, did you hear the idiotic European leadership wants to accept Egypt's plan for Gaza? Effing disrespectful bastard. It's the European leadership. What else do you expect from the Europeans? Bunch of weak, feeble weirdos. As Margaret Thatcher said, they're a weak bunch, a lot of them. Weak, feeble. Lyndon says, leave him there overnight. The problem with that, as I said, is that you will encourage others to do the same thing. They're like, oh, well, let's going to live up there. And then the more of us can climb up there, the more the message will get out there. Then you're going to have 20 people climbing up like monkeys. That's the biggest issue. You can't encourage bad behavior in terms of the security of Parliament, because once they're on that side, they could go inside the courtyard and could do whatever they want. You can't let people in without going through the security when you're entering the Houses of Parliament. It's an important building. It's very dangerous for people to just randomly skip security. Now, do we have a... Okay, that's the latest we have from NIAC. What a mess. All right, I have a feeling in the next few minutes I'm going to have to come back to find out whether this guy's jumping or is being caught or slips or whatever happens. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. I'm Maya TC, and we are the media.